Hi, welcome back, guys. Glad to have you again. I'm here again still with Cameron. Cameron Littmon. Did we even discuss your last name?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Do you forgive me? It's okay, right?
Absolutely.
Of course. Okay, so Cameron Littmon, I was briefly just explaining to us about Slim Road and so forth. And I also, you have Having Grace as part of you. So
Haven
can you
Grace.
just explain that? Having Grace.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, how you pronounce it?
Haven Grace.
I'm all
Grace.
messed up. Haven Grace? And I was saying Having Grace. You need both. Too funny.
So yeah, well, Haven Grace,
Haven Grace?
Haven Grace actually sponsors Slim Road, and it's an organization that it's a body organism that meets on Thursdays
Okay.
at around 7 o'clock on the dot, or around the dot, sometimes.
Because we know people like to.
Yeah.
They never come on time.
Ain't saying nothing, but but basically, Haven Grace was birthed because of, again, the need to help people to understand what the gospel is.
Absolutely.
It's not a church, it's a small group. We have a short-term, mid-term, long-term goal, but right now we're just trying to focus on discipling and getting the gospel out there. Again, people stand for all these other things. When I say people, I'm just talking about just American Christianity in general. We'll stand behind all the social causes. We're for this and we're against that, but then we'll walk away from certain things. We'll walk away from what the gospel is. But, have some type of cause. Everybody galvanized, but nobody galvanizes for the gospel to be preached. So this is what Haven Grace is kind of was birthed out of, that need. And there's a lot of people that want to know what the gospel is. They know what to do. They know not to, watch certain movies and listen to Eminem. They know that. But
Sorry,
if you ask them, what's the gospel, they have no idea.
Right.
And that's what I think that's missing within just American Christianity in a sense.
And for those who, he just mentioned a whole bunch of things as far as, the things we try to stay away from. I mean, it goes into much depth from there, and I'm sure Cam will later on in our questioning, he'll just briefly be able to explain where he can, you can speak with him, meet with him, and he'll go over that with you.
Yeah, we're a small group right now. We're starting off very, very young. And I don't think anybody's older than 30 in the group, except me. But nobody's older than 30. And we have a small group as well, so very intimate.
That's wonderful. And can you just explain to me, now you have Slim Road and you also have Haven Grace?
Haven Grace.
Not Having Grace. Well, you need to have grace.
Yes.
The Lord.
Yeah.
Bro, this is Haven Grace. I'm sorry. Okay, now just explain the difference. What is Slim Road and Haven Grace, and how are they separated?
Slim Road is an organization, basically. Haven Grace is an organism, part of the organism, the cog of the wheel within the Christian kingdom, in a sense. It's a body. Slim Road is an organization, like a company type thing. It's a promotion type of a company. And so, not production type of a company. I don't know, one of them things.
Right.
We're a company that want to help people. Now, Haven Grace, the focus is gospel-centric teaching and discipling.
Right.
And helping people to articulate what the gospel is and to live the gospel. Live out and live in light of the gospel, I should say. Yeah, so that's the difference.
All right. Before closing, for people who may have questions in regards to what discipling is, if you can just...
definitely. Discipling basically is training somebody in what the discipline is, and the discipline within Christianity is the gospel.
Right.
So I'm not discipling you to be like me. I'm discipling you to be like Christ and pointing you to Christ. I'm not putting on you my political views in the sense. I'm trusting God to do what he needs to do within you.
Wonderful.
I'm not micromanaging you as well.
I like that word.
What I'm doing is I'm giving you information. I'm giving you the good news. And what comes out of that is you living in light of that good news. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So there's a whole lot of trusting in God doing what he needs to do within you, as opposed to me just putting down layers and layers of yokes around your neck.
Right.
So that every time you feel like you mess up, you're going to jump off of a bridge or something like that. No, we're trusting God to work within you.
Absolutely. And I just want to point out to you that micromanaging, like, I respect that so much that you're not into the micromanaging, because sometimes people feel that when they do something wrong, even though, you know, it may have been something wrong, you know, that they may have done, but it's not for you to judge and it's not for you to comment, you know? And I think that's so important that you were able to share that with others, and that it's God who changes you, not the man.
Right. And it's important as well is that within that community that we will point out if you are in error, we're going to say something.
Right, absolutely.
But at the same time, you know, we're not, it's not necessarily of, how can I say this? I'm not going to tell you what to wear.
Right. Right. Well, that's a good way to put it, because sometimes
I'm not going to tell you to, you know, do this, do that, you know, that's...
You'll give them the sense of direction.
Right.
And then upon themselves, they'll make the decision. But, well, it'll be the Lord who will help them to get to that point in making that decision.
Right.
Thank you for sharing that. And now, if you can just briefly, not briefly, rather, can you just tell them where people could reach you in your blogs and stuff like that? If anyone who's interested in learning more about the gospel and getting to know Cameron more on a personal level for whatever reason, just feel free to contact him and just tell them where they can reach you.
Absolutely. www.slimroad.com is where the website is at. You can also like the page on Facebook, Haven and Grace Community.
Can't forget Facebook.
Yeah, can't forget Facebook. And we're also starting up a Twitter page and a YouTube page. The channel is called Slim Road. The Twitter is also Slim Road. So at Slim Road.
Okay.
So you can find us there.
Alrighty. Thank you for having us.
Oh, I'm sorry. The address. Did I say the address?
No, you did not.
Okay.
Now this is for
the address is
Haven
Grace. You can see us at around 7 o'clock, like I said before, at around the dot 7 o'clock. 880 Asylum Avenue, Hartford, Connecticut, 06105. You can actually call the phone number 860-478-8883 for any information, any questions as well.
So thank you guys for tuning in today and listening to a little bit of the gospel. Take care and God bless.